You're listening to the Happiest Girl in the Room podcast. Hey, welcome back to the Happiest Girl in the Room podcast. And today I want to talk about something that's important to me. It's important for me, for my mental health, and for my emotional well-being. And I like to call it sweating for my sanity. And I'm talking about it now because I'm officially on break for the holidays. And I've had some time in this week to just really go and spend time at the gym to exercise. And that's what I'm talking about. And I've seen the connection between exercising and implementing my mental and emotional well-being. And so I want to talk about it a bit. If you read my book, The Happiest Girl in the Room, you'll know that exercise was one of the things that helped me on my journey through grief. And as someone who still struggles, I'm not saying, I'm now so perfect and I'm 100% there, because I still struggle with some type of stress, sometimes some anxieties. So as someone who still struggles with these things, I found that working out has been a total game changer for me. And I'm not alone. I think there's a ton of research out there that shows that exercise can have profound impact on our mental well-being. So from time to time, no matter how busy my schedule gets, I try to get into the gym or I try to go for a run. So I try to do at least 3 days a week just to be active. A few weeks ago, one of my sisters visited and she randomly called me, "Hey, Fit Fam." And I was like, "Oh, is that me?" And she's like, "Oh, yes, you're such a fit fam. Look at the content that you post on social media and etc, etc." Meanwhile, maybe that's another thing I have to talk about. You know that you can curate whatever it is you want people to think you are on social media, right? So see me posting some of the exercises that I do. Anytime I go to the gym, I just feel like I live in the moment. So when I'm in the gym, I do some videos and I post. I don't even think it. And because I do that, I feel like a few people think I'm Vivam, which is great, you get. But I'm just trying to say that you can actually curate the image that you want, the brand that you want. And so let people not think that because somebody puts up something on social media, that's actually who they are. But that's another conversation. Right now, I'm talking about Fit Fam. So am I really Fit Fam? I think that, I don't know if I qualify for that tag, if I'm being honest. I think that Fit Fam is the complete package. It's someone who eats clean and trains dirty. And maybe I qualify as aspiring because I try to do my best. I try to stay active because it clears my mind. It also helps me reduce stress and anxiety. I told you that already. But because when I'm at the gym or when I'm running, I don't even remember anything else. Like I'm just focused on, I need to get the next kilometer faster than I did the last one, or I need to get through this reps. I need to get through this sets. That's all I'm thinking. So it helps me clear my mind and it helps me focus. And please, what I do after the gym, if you see the things I eat, I don't think I'll qualify as Fit Fam at all. So that's the part of my big journey that I need to work on this my fitness journey. But I digress. I just wanted to talk about the impact of exercise and maybe to even encourage you to also pick up the habit. I read somewhere that when we work out, our brain releases this amazing chemicals called endorphins. They are like natural happy pills. Maybe that's why I'm always happy. So these happy pills, endorphins that I'm calling happy pills now, they help improve our mood and our self-esteem. So anybody can actually get them. You don't have to be a fitness enthusiast or aspiring fit fam like me to reap the benefits. You just need to get moving. So whether you're into running, whether it's swimming, whether it's just dancing around in your living room, it's exercise. It is exercise and it can be a powerful tool for taking care of your mental health. I know. Some of you may be thinking, please, so like you're preaching exercising. It's not all of us that are motivated. I get it. Not everybody is motivated to exercise, and not everybody even has the time. I mean, look at Lagos life. I get it. Life is so busy. But here's the thing, exercising doesn't have to even take so much of our time. Before I moved to this my place of work, I had a lot of time, maybe because I was working closer to the office, and so I had time to put in a lot of time going to gym and doing this and doing that. But in my new place of work, first, it's farther, so the commute time is longer. So I don't really have time to be in the gym as I used to, but I still find some time. So I go and run. I'm running is like 30 minutes. 30 minutes, I'm done. So if I typically would have to wake up by 6:30 to start getting ready for work, I wake up by 6, so that I use 6 to 6:30 to get a run in. So that's how you just have to make just, it's discipline, it's commitment, and it's sacrifice. Yeah. And so that's what I do. So, and I'm hoping that you can see that it's doable, because it doesn't really have to be that long gym hours or long sessions. It can just be a short walk around your house. It can just be you getting a jump rope and just jumping 100 jumps a day. Before you know it, you get stronger. You're doing 150. Before you know it, you're doing 200. It can just even be jumping jacks in your bedroom. You wake up and you do 100 jumping jacks. You get all of that is simple exercise that can make a difference. You just go to YouTube and Google. Sometimes I do that. I just Google, I go to YouTube and I just put in, maybe I want to do stretches, yoga. I just put on YouTube and there's so many videos. I just say, okay, 10 minutes, because stretching can be boring. So I don't usually do less, more than 10 minutes. I just do 10 minutes and I'm fine. So if you go on YouTube, there's a ton of resources for you to use. And I tell you, it'll make a big difference. And seriously, it doesn't have to be that serious. Anything light is fine, as long as you're active, as long as you're moving your body. I remember seeing a clip on Instagram the other day of one of the fitness influencers I follow. Maybe because I, look at fitness content. So if I go to my explore page, a lot of the content there is all fitness influencers and all that. And so I was looking at one of them and she was running on this stationary bike thing. And she was literally in tears, like she was crying. And she just posted, I showed up today. I showed up for myself. Did you show up? With tears. I'm like, no. It's not supposed to be this serious, is it? You shouldn't be crying because you're exercising. I don't think it's that serious. My opinion, I stand to be corrected. But I think that exercise should be something that you enjoy, right? Crying at the intensity of an exercise, I don't think that's showing up. I'm sorry. Showing up is just getting it done regardless of how you feel. That's what I call showing up, but to each his own. So it doesn't have to be like that fitness influencer where you're crying. It can't just be you take a walk. In the evening, you come back. If you come back early from work, you just get your kids and you guys can take a walk together. Or you and your husband or your bae or boo can take a walk together. It can be that easy. So let me leave you with a challenge today to take 10 minutes out of your day every day to do something physical. It can be as simple as stretching or as intense as a HIIT workout. It all depends on you. So, but the point is just get moving and see how it makes you feel. You would see that you'd want to show up the next day and the day after that and the day after that. You feel good afterwards, really. And I always back everything up with the scripture. So if I look into the Bible at Timothy 4:8, it says, for bodily exercise, profit little. So that little profit that is there, please, let's take it. Let's take it. I take it and I use it for my mental health. I use it for my emotional well-being. So I think that everyone should take it. And the other part of that scripture in Timothy 4:8 says that, bodily exercise profit little, but godliness is profitable unto all things. Yeah, what I would like to say or how I like to end is, yeah, it's great to exercise. It's so great to exercise, but more importantly is to let our mind be right with God and for God. We must live daily according to his word, and because that's what godliness is. And that is it. That is my that is my monologue today. So thank you for tuning in, for listening to another episode of the Happiest Diaries, also known as the Happiest Girl in the Room podcast. If you have any thoughts or any experiences you would like to share, please leave a message in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to this podcast for more episodes on self-development, self-improvement, self-care, personal growth, etc, etc. Thank you always, and I wish you a lovely holiday. Now that I'm on break, I should try and make a couple of episodes so that it's a bit more consistent than it is. So I'm doing fingers crossed. I'm actually crossing my fingers right now, and I hope to deliver. If I don't deliver, just know it's 30 December that cost it. But I really, really, really will try. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. You're listening to the Happiest Girl in the Room podcast.
Thank you for listening to the Happiest Girl in the Room podcast. See you next